So Emma, how did it go?
All right. So first of all, before we even begin, I want to say something. Today is Pride Day.
That's right.
Uh, it's very important, but I need someone better to design our shirts for Pride.
Yeah,
The
that new
last
brown
couple
pride is pretty
years,
garbage.
last couple years, we've had one that was designed by a toddler and one that looks like it was military camo. Are we trying to hide the
Yeah.
fact that we're for Pride?
Yeah.
I mean, we are in Tennessee, so make of that what you will.
That's right. The
But
old pride shirt is a good one though.
all right.
That's a
Yes,
good one. That's
yes.
a good
We
one.
we had a few good ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why
That's
we
the
dropped
MLS.
that.
That's on the MLS.
All right.
Now
Now let's
to
go,
the game.
Let's go to the game. All right. So everybody in the supporter section kept saying, "Well, you wouldn't see this with Gary." Yes, you wouldn't. Right? Like that. We know that. Gary was always trying to get solid results out of poor play. We were trying to get tonight good play and therefore good results. That inference didn't go through tonight.
No.
I think we saw something that I am actually pretty pissed about. There was individual technical mistakes, like
Tell me
control
about
mistakes.
those.
I saw control mistakes.
Yes.
Shaq Moore. Um, I saw Joe Willis failing.
The holds in the back. It's like, yeah, if we're gonna play out of the back, pass it before the guy is on you.
Right. So it's like we are relearning how to play. And I think some clarity in the in the director's cabin, how we call it.
Yeah.
That is the coach's spot. Some clarity about what's the path forward needs to be made as soon as possible because you can't rebuild anything otherwise. Um,
You got anybody in mind?
no.
Gerhard Struber.
Oh, okay. He's got an endorsement.
It's Red Bulls.
Um, but I actually have an endorsement for a position on the pitch.
Yes.
Can we retire Davis? Can we collectively agree that that has been a failure for us? Because look, last year he came in to be our six, and he couldn't step up to the standard, and that's why Dax played all year. And he should have been renewed. He wasn't. Let's not talk about that. But this year, Sean Davis comes in, and he's poor, very, very poor. Sejic comes in, and in 10 minutes he shows us more than 90 minutes of
I agree. I
Davis.
thought the Sadic was an upgrade. And the game was very different then. They were sitting back. Sadic had a lot more time, but he made a difference.
Yeah, and I think this is part of the whole obsession with get big burly players. Like the fella is tiny, all right, but he's not that tiny. I mean, he's 5'10". I'm tiny. You're tiny.
I'm a little guy.
But he's not. Like he's taller than both of us. So, like, let him do his thing. He's always playing with his head up. He's always protecting the ball. He's never. He's like we were talking about this in the supporter section. He reminds me a lot of the Ratti. When you give him the ball, you know you're not losing the ball. He will churn out the ball. He will toss the ball out of bounds before he gets anybody else get the ball from him. So I really, really think in the middle of every remixing that we're doing, that we need to give him a chance because
I think the churn.
he has
I think the churn there cuts in his favor.
he has a brain, and if we need to get Anunga to be his bodyguard in, get Anunga in. If Godoy needs to not be a forward player anymore, get him in. Like if we need Leal to be the player who gets the yellows for protecting him, let that be. Like we need some brains in the midfield, and we haven't had that for a very long time. And Yearwood was an opportunity. Unfortunately, he doesn't look like he's what we need.
I don't think he's good the player.
But that was why we brought him in to be the six that we needed. Um, he doesn't look like he's gonna be. But again,
Let's hope he grows into those shoes.
yeah. Well, he's not gonna grow.
He's not. He's already done growing.
But
All right.
all right. Hey, NSC Fan TV, here with Scott.
Hey.